The year was 2017, a year marked by significant milestones in space exploration. Cassini, our intrepid robotic explorer of the majestic Saturn, was nearing its end after a long and fruitful journey. For 13 incredible years, it revealed Saturn's secrets: methane seas on the enigmatic Titan, geysers on the icy Enceladus, and a dynamic, beautiful system of rings and moons that captivated our imaginations. Cassini didn't just visit Saturn, it became an integral part of it, sending back invaluable data that forever changed our understanding of the solar system. But to protect Saturn's pristine moons from potential contamination, NASA meticulously planned a final act, the grand finale. Cassini would bravely dive between Saturn and its rings, gathering unprecedented data no probe had ever collected before. On September 15th, it made its final plunge into Saturn's atmosphere, burning up, a fitting and noble end to a legendary mission. The world watched in awe as Cassini's final signals traversed 1 billion miles to reach us. We celebrated a mission that redefined planetary science and expanded the horizons of human knowledge. Cassini's legacy seemed secure, a perfect arc of exploration and discovery that inspired generations, or so we thought. But what if Cassini's last moments held a secret, a mystery yet to be unraveled? What if, in its final transmission, it captured something so profound, so extraordinary, it couldn't be shared? The official story: Cassini completed its mission, sent its last data, and fell silent. A tidy ending indeed, but the universe is rarely tidy, often holding surprises in its vast, mysterious expanse. Sometimes the biggest surprises are hidden in the final whisper, the last echo of a mission. Cassini's last transmission may have contained something no one expected, a secret waiting to be discovered. Let's delve into the story of that final transmission, a moment that marked the end of an era in space exploration. As Cassini descended into the depths of Saturn, it sent a torrent of real-time data, capturing atmospheric readings, pressure, temperature, and one last blurry image that would become iconic. That image, distorted by the probe's fiery end, was seen as a symbolic farewell, scientifically unremarkable at first glance, yet deeply poignant. For years, no one looked closer. The mission was over, the data archived, and the world moved on, leaving the mysteries of Saturn behind. But as technology advanced, artificial intelligence began to see patterns that humans had missed, offering new eyes to old data. AI could sift through mountains of data, finding signals hidden in noise, revealing secrets buried deep within the chaos. Years later, a university team tested a new AI model on Cassini's final transmission, a perfect, complex dataset that held untold potential. They weren't searching for anything specific, just testing their software, unaware of the groundbreaking discovery they were about to make. But the AI was about to find something extraordinary, something that would change our understanding of the universe. In the static of Cassini's last moments, a new kind of eye was about to see what no human had ever seen before. The final image, the data stream. Suddenly they weren't just relics of a bygone mission. The AI was about to uncover a secret buried in Cassini's dying breath, a revelation that would echo through the halls of science. The ghost in the machine was about to speak, revealing truths hidden in the static. What had been dismissed as noise was about to become the biggest secret of the 21st century, a discovery that would captivate the world. Sometimes the end is just the beginning, a new dawn rising from the ashes of the past. Cassini's last whisper was about to change everything, rewriting the story of our place in the cosmos. The AI approached Cassini's data with no expectations, just pure analysis, unclouded by human hopes or fears. It was a silent observer, ready to see what others might have missed. It processed the final transmission, running trillions of calculations on the image, radio signal, and telemetry. Every byte of information was scrutinized, every anomaly cataloged with relentless precision. Where humans saw chaos, the AI saw a pattern. A faint order in the storm, a subtle rhythm beneath the turbulence that no eye had ever noticed before. It flagged a blurry patch in the image and a matching anomaly in the radio signal, connecting dots that seemed unrelated to the human mind. The signal was too regular, too structured to be random. It pulsed with a consistency that defied natural explanation. The team reran the analysis, double-checking every variable, searching for errors or glitches that could explain the result. The result was always the same. No matter how they approached the data, the anomaly persisted, stubborn and undeniable. The AI insisted something was there, something that didn't belong, something that demanded attention. Unlike humans, the AI had no bias. It didn't care about expectations or reputations, it simply followed the evidence wherever it led. It found a correlation between the visual static and the radio anomaly that was mathematically undeniable, a link that suggested intention rather than accident. The pattern was faint, buried under interference, but real. It was like a whisper beneath a roar, a secret message hidden in the noise. It was like hearing a pin drop in a hurricane. The researchers were stunned, caught between disbelief and awe at what the data revealed. They'd set out to test software and found a mystery, one that challenged everything they thought they knew about Saturn. The AI had gazed into Saturn's abyss, and something gazed back, as if the planet itself was not as silent as it seemed. This wasn't a natural phenomenon. Saturn's radio emissions are chaotic. This was narrowband and structured. The implications were staggering, hinting at a presence or process beyond current understanding. They were looking at the first evidence of something completely unexpected, a discovery that could rewrite the story of exploration. Cassini's final moments had revealed a secret hidden in plain sight, a truth waiting patiently for the right eyes to see it. The abyss had whispered back, leaving humanity with more questions than answers, and a sense that the universe was far stranger than anyone had imagined. So, what did the AI find? When it filtered Cassini's final image, a faint geometric lattice emerged, stretching for hundreds, maybe thousands of kilometers beneath Saturn's clouds. Nature doesn't build massive right-angled grids in a gas giant's atmosphere. Saturn's violent winds should have torn any structure apart, yet the lattice appeared stable. It was like glimpsing the steel frame of a skyscraper through fog. The grid's beams were kilometers wide, covering an area larger than Texas. This was just a fragment, seen in Cassini's last seconds. The question, what could build such a thing and why? The anomaly wasn't a curiosity, it was a monument, a colossal artifact hidden in Saturn's veil. Cassini had revealed a silent giant hiding in plain sight. The lattice was only half the puzzle. The other half was the radio signal. The AI detected a faint, structured, narrowband signal, hallmarks of technology, not nature. Isolated, the signal pulsed with a repeating mathematical sequence like a beacon. It was a message, "I am here," broadcast from deep within Saturn. The frequency was chosen to be heard, if you knew where to listen. Cassini's proximity and the AI's sensitivity made detection possible. The signal wasn't directed at us, it seemed part of the structure's own system. Maybe a navigation beacon, a power transmission, or internal communication. Cassini had accidentally eavesdropped on a conversation millennia old. We'd stumbled upon active alien technology. The implications were no longer theoretical. The AI synthesized the visual and audio data, building a model of what Cassini glimpsed. The lattice wasn't static, it was a functioning machine. The pulsing signal matched flares of energy at nodes along the grid. The structure was alive with activity, engineered and purposeful. The AI hypothesized it was an atmospheric processor or energy collector, harvesting Saturn's resources on a planetary scale. To remain stable in Saturn's gravity, it would need unimaginable energy, perhaps drawing power from the planet itself. It was a self-sustaining, planet-sized machine. As Cassini approached, the structure's energy pattern shifted, as if it noticed the probe. We hadn't just seen it, it had seen us. The final moments weren't just observation, they were contact. Cassini's end was a two-way encounter. The university team realized they'd made a historic discovery. They compiled their findings and sent them to NASA and other agencies expecting excitement. Instead, they were met with silence. Within 48 hours, their research was classified. They were ordered to stop all work and remain silent. Federal agents confiscated their computers and backups. The digital curtain fell. Soon after, the public archives were altered. The original Cassini data was replaced. When the team ran their AI on the new file, the anomaly was gone, scrubbed away. The official explanation, sensor malfunction, corrupted data, nothing more. The public accepted the story, but the team knew the truth was being hidden. The discovery wasn't just ignored, it was erased. The greatest secret of Cassini's mission had vanished from the record. The ghost in the machine was exorcised, but some memories can't be deleted. Today, the Saturn anomaly survives only in whispers and encrypted messages. Why the secrecy? Authorities claim it's to prevent panic, but is that reason enough? Hiding a discovery of this magnitude betrays the spirit of exploration. We send probes to answer the big questions. Are we alone? What else is out there? If we find an answer, we deserve to know. The truth could unite or divide us, but it belongs to everyone. Who built the Saturn lattice? Are they still there? What is its purpose? Secrecy keeps us in the dark, staring at a sanitized sky. So be skeptical but stay curious. Don't accept easy answers. Question the narratives you're given. Cassini's final secret is a call to action: demand transparency, pursue knowledge, the truth belongs to all of us. Keep looking up and never stop asking questions.